If you're thinking about applying for a job with Think Environmental, we'd love to tell you more about us. Think Environmental is an environmental testing and data collection company. We work with customers in the oil and gas sector across the country to test for air emissions. Our entry-level positions don't require experience in the industry and will train employees to work safely in these types of environments. While we don't require any experience to apply, there are a couple of requirements you should be aware of. First, we're looking for people that can pass a pre-employment drug and alcohol test. We're required to maintain an active random drug and alcohol testing pool, so applying would require you to be drug and alcohol free. Second, you'll need to pass a background check. Due to the secure nature of the facilities we perform work in, all applicants are required to pass a pre-employment and ongoing routine background check program. A valid driver's license is required to make sure that you can drive in our customer facilities when needed. Lastly, the job does require employees to work at heights. We routinely climb up and down our customers' towers and through their overhead piping systems to complete our work. The next time you're driving by your local refinery or chemical plant, take a look at the towers. There's a good chance we climb to the top of those. If you're afraid of heights, this may not be the right fit for you. There's a couple other things we want to make sure you're aware of before applying. This is mostly outside work. We perform our work in the heat and the cold year-round. Some people enjoy working outside as opposed to an office setting, and if you're one of those people, this might be something you'd like to try. There is office work that needs to be done on a daily basis, but it's mostly while you're setting up in the morning or finishing up toward the end of your day. For most of the day, you're working on your own in a process unit or in a small group. We provide a lot of safety training to make sure you're able to work in an unsupervised setting for the majority of your day, and there's always resources available to you at the touch of a button if you need any help. A typical week is Monday through Thursday, 6 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. This might be different depending on the location you apply at, and the work schedule will be discussed during the interview. Our day usually starts with warming up our inspection equipment. While our equipment is warming up, we'll get our monitoring routes downloaded to our handhelds, start filling out our daily safety paperwork, and making sure any equipment is ready for the day. We try to get out of the office within an hour or so of our shift starting, and off to the field we go. Depending on the location, we may have access to vehicles, bicycles, or we'll just walk from the office to the process units. Once we get signed into a unit, we'll find our first monitoring point and begin testing. For the most part, we're inspecting valves, pumps, and other equipment to make sure they aren't leaking to the atmosphere. The testing equipment we keep in the backpack weighs about 12 pounds and takes a little getting used to, but it's not so bad. We'll follow our route throughout the day, stopping for breaks and lunch. Most of our staff take our breaks in the unit since it can take more time to get back to the office than the break itself. For those that skip their breaks, we generally extend their lunch periods for them. After lunch, we're back out on our monitoring routes until about an hour before the end of our shift. At the end of the day, we'll come back to the office and upload our data, process anything we found that needs to be addressed, perform some end-of-day analysis on our equipment, and then we'll call it a day. From there, it's a wash, rinse, and repeat until our routes are completed for the month. Toward the end of the month, we spend time on training our staff to do new types of work, QA/QC of our data, and identifying ways to improve our site location and our company as a whole. There are a few more benefits and opportunities we wanted to mention before you decide. We offer steady year-round work, and our employees don't need to worry about seasonal layoffs. With our scheduling, we generally have 3-day weekends. This is a great job to gain experience in the petrochemical, safety, and environmental fields. Many of our employees take the skills they've gained with us and have taken jobs within our customer facilities. Schedules can be flexible if needed. If you need to adjust your schedule for childcare reasons or you need to take a day off and make it up during the week, many of our locations offer that kind of flexibility. Some of our customers require us to maintain a tighter schedule, and for those locations, we try to work with our staff to make sure they can have the time off they need to address family and personal situations. There's opportunities to learn a number of different skills as your time with the company grows, from environmental testing, different types of sampling, project management, and ultimately leadership. We usually have a project going on somewhere in the company. If you're interested in travel, we usually have somewhere you can go. We do have a tuition reimbursement program for any students out there. Our annual health and wellness program allows employees to purchase items that promote a healthy lifestyle. We do offer 401k and medical benefits. If you're currently a process technology student, this may be a perfect opportunity to get experience in a facility while taking your courses. We hope this gave you an idea about the job that you just can't see reading a post, and if you feel like this might be a fit for you, we look forward to discussing a position with you.